Hey man, it's me, the Golden Child. I'm hiding because all my videos suck. Sorry, man. Sorry, my videos suck. I'd like to see some of yours. Anyways, I've been doing my research. The first clue where warm waters halt would that be the Pacific warm waters in the Halta Glacier National Park. When Canada was formed, we had two big mountains, Mount Brown, Mount Hooker. So Mount Brown would be your first clue. Anyways, I've been doing the research, and I was just blown away on all the facts that I've come up with, like Lord Revelstoke, how he's Princess Diana's great-grandfather, and how he was a banker. And in 1890, he got disbarred, but then in 1899, they named a town after him. And a lot of people believe that Princess Diana was murdered, but hey, I don't know. I wasn't there. And a lot of people believe that 9/11 was falsified because our government lies to us. So let's go back to 150 years ago when Canada was established, and all the gold that's in the national parks and all the gold that's in Yellowstone National Park, and how the government lies to us about it. And gold is not like grown in the riverbeds like potatoes. It's actually 3 to 5 kilometers in the ground. And once as you realize this, then there's an abundance of gold. And the British monarchy had to secure this. And they did that successfully. And then a few years later, they started loaning it out to everybody in the world. And if you take a look at all the people that were on the gold standard in 1914 compared to the people that weren't, it makes you wonder what World War I was really fought over. And then there's the banking system and it being backed by the gold and all that stuff, and the Federal Reserve, which is it's just the bankers again being in control. And it all leads to the British monarchy, as they got control of Canada and they got control of the gold fields in British Columbia. And if you take a look at the map from 1858, the El Dorado, it would explain that, hey, look, there's an abundance of gold here. The native people are protecting it. We've got to kill them all and get control of that land. And then once as they did that, they just kept it a secret, because if everybody in the world knew how much gold there was, it wouldn't have so much value. But they short it like the diamond market. And what the British monarchy did is they killed the native people and they killed their way of life. And they continue to do so by damming up the rivers, because that kills the salmon run. And the British monarchy is responsible for killing all the buffalo, because they knew if they killed all the buffalo, eventually that would lead to the natives starving. And they could just come in here and they could, turn us into a bunch of slaves. And that's what they were trying to do, get control of North America. And that's what Forrest Fenn's trying to do with his treasure quest, is get people's attention. And then once as you realize it's in Canada and you realize some lies were told, you start questioning the system. And so I only gave the knowledge away because of the way that it happened to me. The universe told me, so I assumed that was God. And I believe in angels and demons. And my name being the Golden Child and having the same birthday as Forrest Fenn, I thought it was just more important to share my knowledge. And as I gave all the knowledge out there, I tried to timestamp it. And I'm glad that I did, because as I'm doing a documentary about spirituality, well, the Humboldt happened. And what is Humboldt? Humboldt's a bus crash that happened in Canada with some hockey players. And the spirit would have had me in Hockey Canada picking a fight with Hockey Canada. And it turns out the coach that died on that bus believed in Jesus, and his name is Darcy, and he's the same age as me. My name's Darcy, and I believe in Jesus too. So then that really just made me question how the universe works, because in my videos, you'll see Frank Romeo, who's my roommate in Revelstoke, where I live, and he's a Humboldt MVP, and I learned my grandfather was the mayor of Humboldt, and spirituality is real to me. So it's just like, I'm sorry my videos suck, and but they'll get better, and I'm working on one today, and I'll send you a link when I'm done.